All right, let's talk about it. If you're starting an online business, you've definitely hit this wall. WordPress or Shopify? I mean, this is a huge decision, right? It can literally make or break your success. So today, we're going to dive deep into this e-commerce showdown and figure out the right choice for you.
So, the big question is, which one should you bet your business on? Because let's be real, this choice could either be the rocket fuel for your growth or it could turn into a massive headache down the road. Let's figure this out together.
What's wild is that this entire complicated debate really just comes down to one simple idea. Think of it like this. WordPress is like buying your own piece of land and building your dream store from the ground up. You have complete, total, absolute control. On the flip side, Shopify, that's like renting a perfect, ready-to-go spot in a super busy mall. You just unlock the door, put your stuff on the shelves, and you're selling. Instantly. And that right there brings us to the absolute heart of the matter. Look, this isn't about which one is just better. It's not that simple. It's about a fundamental trade-off. The real question you need to ask yourself is, do I want total granular control over every little thing, or is speed and convenience my absolute top priority? Okay, so first up, let's talk about WordPress, and specifically with its e-commerce engine, WooCommerce. So because it's open source, that basically means you own everything, the code, the data, all of it. This gives you this incredible freedom to build literally whatever you can dream up. A simple shop, a massive membership site, you name it. But, and this is a big but, it also means you are the one responsible for all the maintenance and security. You're the landlord. And then you've got Shopify. This is the complete opposite. It's a fully hosted, all-in-one package. You don't even have to think about security or hosting or software updates. Shopify takes care of all that stuff for you. It's a machine built for one thing and one thing only, to get you selling products as fast and as painlessly as humanly possible. So you can focus on your customers, not on fiddling with your website. All right, so we get the basic philosophies, right? Building versus renting. Now for the fun part. Let's actually put them head to head. We're going to break down the key things that really matter for your business, and we're starting with the one everybody's thinking about, the money. Let's talk cost.
Okay, with Shopify, things are pretty straightforward, which is nice. You've got these clear monthly plans, starting at their basic tier for about $39 a month. But, and you got to remember this, there are other costs to think about. You might want a slick premium theme or some paid apps to add features. And don't forget about transaction fees, especially if you decide not to use their built-in Shopify payments.
Now, let's flip over to WordPress. This is where things get interesting. The main WordPress software, totally free, but you pay for all the pieces separately, kind of like a la carte. So you've got a budget for your web hosting, that's like your rent for a spot on the internet, your domain name, and then maybe some premium plugins or a fancy theme. So your costs are way more flexible, but they're also a lot more unpredictable.
And this chart, it shows you everything you need to know. Just look at Shopify over on the left. That's a nice, predictable, steady monthly fee. You know exactly what you're paying. Then look at WordPress. See how it can start lower, but as your business grows and you add more stuff, that cost can creep up. This visual just perfectly nails that financial trade-off we've been talking about. So, what's the verdict on cost? It's pretty clear. Shopify gives you that predictable, easy-to-budget price tag every single month. No surprises. WordPress, on the other hand, gives you flexibility. It can definitely be more affordable, especially over the long haul as your business gets bigger and your needs get more specific.
All right, but how easy is it to actually get started? Well, Shopify is an absolute dream for anyone who's not super techy. Seriously, with its drag-and-drop builder, you could have a beautiful, professional-looking store up and running this weekend. No joke, no code needed. WordPress? Well, it's a different story. There's definitely a learning curve. But, and this is important, once you get the hang of it, it's like this incredibly powerful creative sandbox where you can build anything. So the verdict here is crystal clear, and it loops right back to our main theme of control versus convenience. If you want things to be simple, if you just want to get selling with zero fuss, Shopify is the hands-down, no questions asked winner. But if you're someone who really values having that ultimate control and you're willing to put in a little time to learn, WordPress is absolutely the way to go.
Okay, let's talk about a huge difference maker, customization. With WordPress, you have this massive, mind-boggling ecosystem of themes and plugins. We're talking virtually infinite creative freedom. You can build a brand experience that is 100% unique from scratch. Shopify's themes, they're beautiful, they're professional, they're clean, but you are working inside a more structured system. It's more like decorating a pre-built house.
So yeah, when it comes to making your website look and feel exactly the way you see it in your head, there's just no competition. WordPress is the undisputed king for anyone who wants that total creative freedom to build a one-of-a-kind brand. Okay, next up, SEO. Actually getting found on Google. For a long, long time, WordPress has been the king of SEO. And there's a good reason why. It just gives you this deep, granular control over all the nerdy technical stuff, and it's built from the ground up for content marketing, like blogging. Shopify's got the basics down for sure, but it does have some limitations, especially with how it structures your page URLs, which can be a bit rigid. And honestly, this quote from the research we looked at just nails it. It says, if your marketing strategy includes content creation and SEO, choose WordPress. It really doesn't get much clearer than that, does it? If blogging and ranking on Google is your game plan, WordPress is your tool. But what happens when your business blows up? Can these platforms handle it? Well, yes, both of them can scale, but they do it in totally different ways. Shopify is an absolute beast at scaling e-commerce. You can sell a ton of products, handle huge order volumes, especially with their Shopify Plus plan. WordPress, though, is built to scale your entire business model, so you can easily bolt on a whole marketplace or a members-only area or a complex booking system as your vision gets bigger. And that right there is a really powerful distinction to understand. Shopify is built to help you scale how many things you sell. WordPress is built to help you scale what your business can do. It lets your business evolve in literally any direction you can imagine. Okay, we have covered a lot of ground here. We've seen the core differences. So now it's time to pull it all together and help you make that final, really important choice for your business. This table gives us a fantastic at-a-glance summary, so let's just run through it real quick. Ease of use, that's Shopify, all day long. Cost, it's that trade-off again. Predictable with Shopify, flexible with WordPress. When we look at customization and SEO, WordPress definitely takes the lead. Security, Shopify handles it for you, but with WordPress, you're in the driver's seat. Scalability, Shopify is a rocket ship for e-commerce sales. WordPress is for scaling your business model. And finally, support. Shopify gives you that 24/7 helpline, while WordPress has a huge, passionate community you can turn to. So let's make this super simple. Who should choose WordPress? You should go with WordPress if you want a website that is 100% unique and fully customized to your vision. It's for you if your game plan is to go all in on content marketing and SEO. And it's for you if you want the freedom to let your business evolve into, well, anything you want it to be down the road. And who is Shopify for? Shopify is your absolute best bet if your number one goal is to get a beautiful, maintenance-free online store up and running like yesterday. It's for the entrepreneur who puts a premium on convenience and just wants to focus all their energy on their products and their customers right from day one. And that really brings us to the final and maybe the most important question you need to ask yourself before you decide. Is your website going to support your business, or is your business going to end up just supporting your website? Think about that. The right choice empowers you. It becomes a tool for growth. The wrong one, it can become a burden. So choose the platform that truly sets you free to succeed.